Hi folks, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. This is episode 11 of the Beginner's Guide series, and in this episode we are going to do some more upgrades to our squad. But before I do that, I'll just quickly run through and show you that I've done quite a bit of farming, and I've upgraded the outer building of the pyramid all to tier 2. So all we've got left to do now is I've got some more of the fences around these sides. The window walls are done on the front but not on the sides and the back, and then we've got the insides to do as well. But done quite a lot, and we'll continue to do that off camera and slowly upgrade it all to tier 2. Okay, so last episode we got this guy, who is a Stygian Fighter 3 that we got from the Sepermeru city, and he was considerably stronger and better than what Senk was from Noob River, but already we want to replace him because he's now of a level we can get our next guy, which is going to be a Treasure Hunter Relic Seeker. I think Relic Hunter Treasure Seeker, I think is what they're called. And they are typically found in and around the Undead City, and that's usually where I get them from. But I keep hearing mentions that you can actually tame the ones that are in the Wine Cellar dungeon. So where we got Seth Truncheon last episode, just behind, in the room behind Seth, is a couple of Relic Hunter Treasure Seekers. And apparently you can knock them out and you can drag them out of the dungeon and tame them. So I'm going to give that a go. I've never tried that before, but let's see what happens. So I'll take. Well, we've got some fighting to do first. Right. So have you got food on you? You do. Yep. Okay. Follow just to make sure you're on guard with me. Let's head in. There's the tavern, so around the back of the tavern again. And this fight against Seth should be a slightly easier one this time because we've got a stronger thrall to fight for us. Okay. There he is.
By the old serpent, invaders! As the snake strikes, so do I!
So Seth hit me once there and took my life down by half.
I will cut your heart out!
So heal up.
Seth will glory in your death!
Okay, right, did Seth drop anything nice? Yeah. So, steel bar we'll take, silt we'll take. Okay, right, now we'll equip you with a truncheon. I'll put the hind bindings on my... and I'll put that on there. Right, so there's two guys just in that doorway. Or maybe come through and... Coming? I'll be happy. Swapped him out javelin.
Like the cobra, Exile! Bite dead! Set will grant me cunning! I will cut your heart out. Set will glory in your death.
Doing quite nicely.
As the snake strikes, so do I.
There's less damage in Seth does. Okay, he's down. Right, so we equip the rope and put him on the rope. Alright, let's see what happens when we take him out the dungeon. Okay, so as was oh no, he's come out. Or has he? Is the rope broken? Right, so what I've been told is it looks like he's not on the rope, but you need to just keep going. And get him to the wheel. When we come up to the look here, Relic Hunter Treasure Seeker is on the wheel. Okay, so that did work. Bit glitchy that it doesn't appear to be on the rope when you take him out the dungeon, but that does work. So let's get him started going. I'll throw that away. Okay, right. So the next thing I want to show you is a little nice feature about living next to Sepermeru. So let's put you on guard here. Give you your sword back. Let's take all this stuff. Just dump it in a chest. Right, so I'm going to keep my water skin, my mask, and my torch. And I'm going to take you with me to carry stuff. Follow. Right, so we head towards Sepermeru. Sepermeru has over 20, I'll call them hidden chests, but some of them are more hidden than others. And some of them are right next to here and are easy to farm. So here's the first one. So we go in the chest and you can see you get steel bars, thick leather, orbs, potions, what's that, ivory arrows. So, and we've got Relic Hunter boots, we've got to take them and I'll show you why later on. So that's the first one. We'll jump down here. And we're going to head back to Conan's Tavern again. There's Conan. And we're going to jump up on the roof. 2 more chests up here. Brick, tools, leather. Yep. And if we go around back here somewhere, there should be maybe it's not on the single player game. Yeah, on an online server there is a little relic chest there, but maybe you don't find that in the single player game. Oh well, ignore that bit. Right, next we're going to run over here. You look like a named somebody or other. Why can't I see your name? Let me just check my settings. Play. Show nameplates. No, he looks bigger than normal, so I thought he might be a name guy, but he's just a dancer. Right, if we come up here and we're up to the set temple, there's another chest here. Oh, I took all there without actually looking to see what it was, but a bunch more stuff. And then turn to your left, head over here, and you can see on that little shelf up there another chest. What's that? A heart of a hero. That's a shame. They're useful, but they've got a very small expiry time. And then you can see one up on top of that tower there. So some bricks, some more steel bars. Let's take a drink. Right, we're now getting heavy, so we'll start giving the heavy stuff to you. Let's sort by heaviest, so that, and that. Do. Okay, and then we head back along, back towards the house, and up there. And we could take that. Get out of the way. There we go. And we're back home again. So that's just, I don't know what that was, 8 chests maybe, 7 chests out of the, I think there's 20 odd in the city altogether, but some takes a long time to go around them all. So I can quickly and easily go around there. And what did we get? So we got 96 steel bars, we've got 159 thick leather, we've got a pickaxe, we've got some Relic Hunter stuff, some arrows, some bricks, some wood, that's my water skin, some jugs, glass, more arrows, some oil, an iron bar, a few little bits and bobs, but mainly we got steel bars and we got thick leather, and then we got a lot of this Relic Hunter stuff, which I'll now show you what we'll do with that. So we'll move him over here and we'll slowly head inside. And I will dump the majority of this stuff in here just now. Right, can I move? Yeah. So let's put the steel bars in here. Can we start crafting? 4 of them. Okay, let's give them more. 1 more. 1, 2. And then let's craft 1 of them, 1 of them, 1 of them, 1 of them. Oh, now we're out of steel. What will we short of? Boots. Okay, right, so what we're going to build now, if we go into our feats, here, a dismantling bench. So if we learn that, it's handcrafted, what does that require? It requires 100 brick and 50 insulated wood. Oh, that's going to be a problem then. Okay, so we're going to have to make insulated wood, which needs dry wood and resin. Okay, I'll be going crack on with that, so we'll need to get some resin. Do we have any? Maybe left it all down. Yeah, so we don't have any. So resin comes from either from drying the process, or you also get it from gathering bark from trees. You can see on the right hand side there we're getting a bunch of resin. So I'll go and gather a bunch of that and get that crafted, and I'll be back shortly. And we're back again. Okay, so I did actually have to craft one of these dryers. So that is learned in the survival feats under the cooking section. It's kind of mainly designed for drying meats, but the dry preserve feat gives you the dryer rack, and that requires 20 shape wood and 10 twine. And when you have the dryer, you fuel it with bark, and it says put meat in it to make dried meat, but we can also put wood in it, and it creates, as you can see here, dried wood and resin. So we then put the dried wood and resin into the carpenter's bench, and you can craft insulated wood. So craft that as well. So we need 50 of that, and we need 100 brick. 100. Okay, and with that we can then make a dismantling bench. And it does say a workbench equipped for dismantling armors and weapons. So if we stick it over, we'll stick it over here next to the tinkerer's bench. Right, and what you can do with that is any bits of armor. So let me see. So here's some couple of old swords that I picked up off of some mobs. Here's a bunch of Stygian armor. What else did we get here? So pickaxe we don't want. The iron pick we don't want. More Relic Hunter armor we don't want. That's probably bone shield's not really worth anything, so just throw it away. Okay, so if we again take that down and stick it in here, you can see from the Relic Hunter armor we're getting silk. So we'll end up with a lot of that armor, especially being in and around the Relic Hunter city of Sepermeru, and we can just keep dropping it in the dismantling bench and we'll get silk, and we'll never really need to have to go and get silk. Iron pick, don't want that, dismantle that, get some iron bars out of it, pickaxe, some steel bars and some leather. So anything we don't want, we can just throw it in here, it'll dismantle it. You won't get all the parts back, but you'll get quite a bit of them back, and we can use that in future to build stuff ourselves. Okay, so after all that, our Relic Hunter Treasure Seeker should now be tamed. There we go. Right, let's drop you down. And he's got a starting health of 5,412. So the Fighter 3 was 3,000 something, so this guy is quite a bit more, almost double. So first of all, we need to make him some better weapons. So I'll take his weapon and shield off of him, and we'll drop that in the dismantling bench. There we go. Right, so I think the last time we looked at it, we were just short of being able to make the ancient two-handing sword. But we can now make that. So that's the next level up from the steel sword. Ancient, where is it? There it is. So it needs 24 steel bars and 3 shaped wood. Well, I can certainly get that. That as well. We should have steel in here. Craft. There we go. We should be able to put a... Let's just check the feats, weapons. Yeah, so we can't make the best one yet, so that weapon damage kit is the best one we can make. And it needs 10 steel bars and 10 oil. Right, let me just check up here. How much oil did we get? We got 7. And we are 1 short of the right amount of oil. Okay, right. Well, we won't bother ourselves too much about that because we'll just go on another quick run of Sepermeru's chests and see if we can get some more oil. Right. Let's give him his armor. Just drop that. And let's see your stats. So one of the things that we have, so they've got a good starting health. They've already got 10 vitality with a 70% chance of growth in vitality anyway, but they've got 0 strength with 55% chance of growth in that. So we're going to have to give them gruel to try and get their strength stat increased. So let's give them some of that, and let's go get them some level ups. So once again, I'll just come down here and I'll give them a couple of runs through the shalebacks, and let's there you go, kill that guy. Oh, 1 hit. Okay, so he got health there, and he got 2 levels in strength. Right, so once again, I'll just go around here killing some of these guys to get them up to at least level 5, and then I'll bring you back. Okie doke, we are now back from our little run, killing all the shalebacks and a few skeletons, and he's now level 6. His health's up to 6,312, and that's without any vitality food at all. So he's got 17 vitality now, 22 agility, which will be making his armor even better, and he's got 6 in strength now and still gaining that boost. So that's good for that. What I want to show you now is where we're going to get oil from. So the traditional way of getting oil is to make fish traps, put insects in them, stick them in the water there and catch a bunch of fish. Then you take those fish and you put them in a fluid press and squish them, and you get oil out of them, but you get very little oil out of them. But we're going to do something slightly different. So we're going to head up round the oasis here. Past all the... Oh, they've respawned. Okay, so let's just fight our way through because it'll take no time at all. I'm not even getting to get off the horse for it. That one.
Like the Conan exile, my fight is dead.
Right, so I think it's up in this direction, so you can see where we are now. We're going round it. We've come from here, we went round the edge in between the different oasis, and we're going to pop up here. There we go. This is where we want to go. And you see these big locust sand reaver things, and we're going to keep out of the way because they do poison us, and we're just going to let him do all the fighting.
Sin will glory in your
Okay,
death.
and we use the pick on them. And we get a bunch of ichor. Okay, I've got the other stuff at the moment. Right, on to the next one. Okay, that one. There's a queen there, which we're not going to fight today. I think there's 3 of these locusts in this location. Arms down. Pickaxe. Yeah, we'll get rid of all this other stuff, which we don't care about at the moment. Right, can we pull this other one without... Yep. Shield up. Oh, got me. There's poison there. Oh, 2 stacks of poison. Okay.
Like the Conan exile, my fight is dead.
Bandage to get rid of the poison and heal up. There we go, 124 ichor. So, excellent source of ichor. So we're now going to take that back to the base, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it. Okay, we're back at base. So the trick that we're going to do is we're going to use, actually it's a feat we've already learned in the Fireball Cauldron, because it also teaches us the Alchemist bench. And I guess since we've got the improved one, yes, we can also build improved Alchemist bench. This will actually work in either, but since we can make the improved one, we will. So it's 50 brick, 50 shape wood, and 50 iron reinforcements. So let's take 50 brick from there. $50 shape wood from there, and 50 iron reinforcements from there, and then we'll craft one of them. There we go. Stick it in here. Right, and grab one of them. So if we look in the Alchemist bench, we can make various potions and whatnot. But if we drop in a tier 3 or higher, so this is a named one, you get these extra stuff up here. And one of them is you got the recipe to make oil from bark and ichor, which is why we went and got a bunch of ichor. So we just grab some bark out of there for the moment, throw it in there, hit that, and if you craft one, it makes, so, oh, I never noticed, what did that? So it's using one ichor and one bark, but it's crafting 5 oil. So we can just get a whole bunch of oil really quickly, and that would take you so many fish to catch and squish in your food press to make this amount of oil. Right, so let's stick that in here, and then I think we needed steel bars. And we can now make the weapon damage kit. There we go. Right, I'm going to take that out. So let's grab his weapon. So the weapon currently does 40 damage with 20 armor pen. If we put this on here, it now does 44 damage with 20 armor pen. It does slightly reduce its durability. Anytime you mod anything, it reduces its durability, but since it's a thrall weapon, they don't take any damage or durability anyway, so it won't make any difference whatsoever. So there he goes. He's now got 10% more damage on his weapon. And as you saw how easy that was to farm it, we're now going to go and farm a whole bunch of these guys, get them leveled up, and we'll just leave them on a guard area all the way around the bottom of the pyramid, and that's going to be our purge defense. And we'll ultimately use one of them to go and get an even higher level thrall at one point in time. But that's it for today. So we've got a new higher level thrall. We've went and showed you how to get some free gear and free stuff from Sepermeru, and then how to dismantle the pieces in the dismantling bench. We've also went and showed you how to get ichor, and then how to turn ichor into oil, which we use to make our weapon upgrade kit. We can also make armor plating kits to improve his armor as well, which I'll probably do before the next episode. But all in all, that was a successful episode. So hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button and hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.